Hey guys, how is everyone? How we doing? Oh my goodness. So I wanted to start, you know what? I'm going to start with another project first. Because we're going to wax this board. Because people wanted to learn how to wax. So I wanted to wax this board. Well, we see, get people jumping on. Hey guys. So, I have my cloth. Hey Jean. Hey Crystal. Hey Sandra. Hey. Oh, goodness. I have not caught up yet on sleep, guys. I'm still so tired. Hey, Brenda. Roxanne, how are you? Hey, Heather. All right. I know some people, if they're not on now, they can come back and watch the replay, but they wanted to learn how we wax boards. Hi, Barb. So this is a surface that I bought from Target. It is wood, okay? It is just plain wood. It's a wood surface. It's got a pattern on it. So, I'm sorry, I'm getting sick from no sleep too, guys. Non-CC surfaces, we want to wax them. And I've heard people ask different questions about waxing, and they said that, people have heard and said different things. Waxing, what it does, for one, it protects your transfer on a non-CC surface, okay? So non-Chalk Couture surface, waxing will always protect your transfer, but it will also help the paste stick to the surface. Now, our surfaces are already pre-made, ready for our paste, and they're specific. So anything that's not, it helps protect it. Now, some people have said that it helps easier to remove, and it makes it so it's not permanent. I have not tried to remove paste from my paste from a wax surface, but I'm not thinking that the wax alone is going to take it off. So all I've done, and I'm using paste finishing wax, and I just have a little bit on my cloth, and I'm just rubbing over the surface. All right, just rubbing it in. It does not take much, but it does not guarantee that it's going to come back off. All right, and I want people to understand that. People have heard that from other people. On chalkboards, yes, maybe it will help from the ghosting. But on surfaces like wood, it does not guarantee it to come back off. So I just want people to understand the difference. So I've just rubbed a little bit of wax all over it, okay? And that's all you need, is just a tiny bit. And just rub it on your surface. And I'm going to take a clean part of the cloth and just buff it in. Because I don't want a big thick layer of wax on the surface. I mean, you still need that transfer to stick. So I just buff it in and make sure it's buffed in really good. Hey Candy, hey Tammy. Sorry if my camera's moving because it's on a bad mount right now. So just buff it in, get it buffed in really good. You don't want it to be covered and coated in wax, just a tiny amount just to cover the surface. Hey Sandy. What I use, it's a paste finishing wax. Now, just a finishing wax, okay? This is one brand. I know Min-Max Wax makes a brand. We actually have wax that we sell. And they're in these little tiny like chapstick tubes. They're very cheap and very easy. The only thing, when you're doing a big surface like this, you could use a whole tube with our wax, and it's very hard wax, where the finishing wax is very soft and easy to use. So, I mean, I have them and I use them on smaller surfaces, and they work great. But, I just found a finishing wax. It's a paste finishing wax, and it works perfect, okay? So, that is waxing, guys. And I'm just going to buff it in a little bit more to make sure I don't have any extra on there. Hi, Ann. So, yeah, just a paste finishing wax. And, guys, while you're on here, I think I got a lot of people on from last night. I want to correct something that I said last night, all right? I went back today And with the subscription boxes and the chalk boxes. So I went back and I read through everything again and read through my notes. And I want to correct something. So the chalk box kits, okay, the chalk box that you can buy, there's 4 of them right now. There's 4 different transfers in them, and they range from $19.99 to $57.99. Now, those boxes come with the transfer, a surface, the paste, or inks, depending on what project they're creating. So it could be a pillow with the ink. The box will be specific when you see it on the site. So the chalk boxes come with a surface. These subscription boxes do not come with surfaces, and that's the mistake I made, okay? So the subscription boxes come with the size B transfer and 3 paste singles, all right? So that's what's in your monthly subscription for the 3 months. Now, when you start the program, there is a Kickstarter kit you can buy, and it is $69.99, and it's really cool because I didn't even realize all this stuff was in it. It comes with a squeegee, a multi-tool, which I think multi-tools are a must. I love our multi-tool. And if you haven't seen me use it, you can use this end to stir with. You can use this end as a small squeegee. This end fits perfectly underneath the lip of your jar, so you can go right around and get all that paste off of there. It's perfect for our jars. So it comes with a multi-tool. It comes with a 2-pack of board erasers, which are awesome. And you guys have told you how to use those even on your transfers. It comes with a 3-ounce jar of white paste. So you get a full-size jar of white paste. It comes with a gallery board, which our gallery boards are expensive, guys. It comes with this board right here. And this is the only one I have because I have not bought more of them because they're expensive. So it comes with this board, which is amazing. Do you see the detail on this board? This frame is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. So it comes with that, and it comes with a board and base, which is, I have a board and base around here somewhere. I know I do. I thought I had one open, which is one of our boutique boards. So it comes with the chalkboard, which is double-sided, and the base to hold it in, okay? So that comes in this Kickstarter kit that you can buy additionally if you'd want it. It's not mandatory, but it is there. They are coming out February 1st. So I apologize. I misspoke with the couture kits. They do not come with a surface. The chalk boxes do, but the monthly subscription does not. It comes with 3 paste singles and your size B transfer, which is still, and free shipping. So it's still about a $15 savings. So it's still really a good deal. I misspoke on the surface. So I apologize. My brain wasn't working like it's supposed to be. It's still not quite there, but we'll get back there. So subscription boxes are available February 1st, before the launch even begins. And they will be available on my chalk site. And you can either go to, I have it set up a couple different ways. You can do craftingwithshelly.com, and that will take you right there. Or you can do, or not crafting, chalkingwithshelly.com. Or you can go to Chalk Couture /Crafting Creations, which is on my Facebook page, the Shop Now button. So Chalking with Shelly or the Chalk Couture /Crafting Creations. So either way takes you to my site, and my Facebook page, the Shop Now button, takes you right to my link also. So this is another one of the transfers we got at Leadership, and this is the wreath. And I wanted to do the wreath in my initial on this board. They gave us our last name initial, and that's the only one we were allowed to get, but it's really cool. I love the big letters. Love, love, love them. Yeah, there. My towel must have had some fuzzes on it because it's picking up on my transfer. If I didn't tell you about the fuzzing cloth last night, oh my God, I'm so excited to get that fuzzing cloth. One side is for fuzzing your transfers, and the other side is microfiber, so you can actually wash your transfers right on both sides. It's Awesome. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Mom. So, transfers down. I was thinking, I think I want to use kiwi. I think I want it a little bit brighter. So, I'm going to use some kiwi on the wreath itself. And I want to add a little bit of white in there, I think, just to pop it. Or maybe, yeah. Do I want white or do I want yellow? Let's add white and yellow just to give it a little pop. And as always, stir your paste until you get that sour cream consistency. Hey, Karen. Hey, Pam. Hey, guys. Let me show you something. So when I was talking about the multi-tool in this edge, it gets right up underneath that lip and it just pulls all of that paste out. Can you see that? That's why I love about this tool. It just pulls it right down. And guys, really, the consistency of your paste, I've said it before, is your biggest learning curve on the whole project. So, hi, Julie. Hey, Julie, were you asking about waxing? Because I just waxed this board. So you can watch the beginning of the replay. And you can just, and I just waxed it. So what I did is I used the paste finishing wax. I'll show you again real quick. Paste finishing wax. A small amount, and it does not take much. Rub it over the board, buff it off the board, and you're good to go. I use regular water. I know people have said you're supposed to use distilled water. I'm on a well. I don't have any problems with our water. We've had our water tested. We have good clean water, and I use regular tap water. I've never had a problem with any of my paste using tap water. I've never had any problems molding. I know people have said their paste is molded with tap water. I don't know. I'm not going to say it's the water. I think it's what type of water you have. So I use regular tap water. I don't have chlorine or fluoride or anything like that in my water. So I'm good with my tap water. Yeah, people just started saying that, Pam, and I don't know. I can't. They're saying it's the water. I can't see that. Hundreds of people have used regular water for a long time, and all of a sudden somebody got mold in their paste, and they said it's the water. I've never seen it out of Chalk Couture. I've never heard them come out from Central and say you have to use distilled water. So I just think it's one of those flukes out there that somebody had it happen and now it's an issue. So I don't know. I don't think it's an issue. I think somebody might have put something contaminated in their paste and caused a problem. But I can't say. I've never had a problem, and I use straight tap water from a well. And I'm going to blend this, so I'm just mixing yellow and white and green, my kiwi, because I like mixed colors in my wreaths. Hey, Manda. Manda. My daughter who just signed up for another 6 years in the Navy. And I'm just going to blend this and pull it all together. And you can see the effect mixing your colors does. So it's not one solid color. You have highlights here and there. I love how that comes out. You love it. You love it and you know it. I'm very proud of her. I just wish she'd move closer to home. So every once in a while I have to take a trip to North Carolina, you know. Just gonna make sure this is good and dry. Put my arm right in the paste. I can't wait to build my craft barn because I'm building a craft barn, or as my husband calls it, the she shed, but it's not a shed, it's a barn. I know, 42 and you'll retire. Must be nice. I do not, Sandra, wax all CC surfaces. I have not had a big problem with them. And guys, I know a lot of people are new doing this. Really, it's trial and error. If I find a board, the raw wood, if it's raw wood, I definitely will wax it because it protects my transfer from picking up slivers of wood. So that I will wax. Or seal it with a polyacrylic before I chalk on it. But I will put some type of sealant on it. The other chalkboards, honestly, with our board erasers, I don't have a problem with ghosting. I don't. I have, let me see. Do I have a non-CC surface that I've used? Most of mine is, here's one. Let's see. Nope, can't use that one. That one has to go to Bunny. Let me just look real quick here, guys. CC. Now, this is just a plastic plate, right? Now, this should come right off without a problem. I did not wax it. I did not do anything with it. And you will see there's a little ghosting on this, right? So you see the ghosting? That's what I mean by ghosting. You'll still see that. Our board erasers. And it'll, oh, I broke this plate. It'll take a little bit of work, but do you see how it's coming off? You see where I took it off and where I didn't? So I did this side and didn't do this side. The board erasers are awesome, and you can see the red right on my eraser. So the board erasers are wonderful, and this is what it's meant for. So if you have ghosting on a board, it's going to come off. Now, if you buy boards at the Dollar Tree, I'm not going to guarantee that they're going to come off. So it really is depending on what the surface you're using. I mean, if I'm buying dollar boards and I plan on reusing them, I would probably throw a coat of wax on there just to protect them or some type of sealant. It is one of the new transfers, Tammy, absolutely. If I wanted to seal this project, so I am done, right? If I wanted to seal it when I am done and I want to make sure it never comes off or never gets bumped or scraped or scratched, it's really hard once it's on there to begin with. But if I wanted to seal it or if I was going to hang it outside, I would put a coat of polyurethane or polyacrylic on it. Polyacrylic for indoor use, polyurethane for outdoor use. Now, I'm going to pretend my squeegee is a paintbrush, okay? If you're doing it by a paintbrush, okay, you're going to take your squeegee or your paintbrush and you're going to go swipe down, swipe down, swipe down, one coat all across the whole board, okay? You're not going to go back and forth like this because you'll get the paste wet and you can smear it. So you do one swipe across the whole project, let that coat dry. Once that coat is dry, then it's sealed in there and it's not going to mess up the paste, okay? Because our paste is a water soluble, so if you are brushing, just a simple coat and let your first coat dry. Could I seal the plate? You can, but you would have to use a food safe sealer to be able to use it to eat on. And I know like Michael's and Hobby Lobby and stuff sell some food safe sealer that you can use. I know Mod Podge has a food safe one. So again, I'm going to fuzz my transfer up really good. And I don't know about anybody else, but I love the smell of our transfers. And this one is really strong. So I'm going to fuzz this one up really good. It's really, really sticky. Just collecting some of that fuzz off my towel. I'm getting a little bit of lint on there that I can take off later, just so it doesn't stick so hard to the surface. If you don't fuzz, and I kind of chuckled when I was at leadership, because some of the girls at the top level, I guess they don't use the product very often. They just sell it. They forgot to fuzz, and they put it on one of our pallet boards, and it stuck really, really hard, and it will pull off a lot of your glue and the green and ruin your board and your transfer. I know I'm a weirdo, but I like the smell of them. Don't call your mother names, Amanda. I love the smell of them. Once you use it once or twice, it don't smell like that anymore. So, let's see. I'm pretty set. Ah, geez, Shelly. Let's just pull it right up. All right, so I was thinking either couture teal, I can do blue, or coral, or peacock. You know what would look really pretty on here, I think, is the midnight sky, a dark blue. What do we think? Peacock? You don't like midnight sky? Dark? Peacock, peacock. Dark. Ooh, dark. Okay. Yeah, dark as it is. I like the dark blue. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. If I have enough dark blue in here. Let's see if I can get enough dark blue out of here. Oh, yeah. Guess I gotta order another thing of paste to my midnight. Maybe I have some. Maybe that's one I ordered. I don't know. I'm trying to get caught up from just being away for so long. I feel like I'm so far behind on everything. But I'll be caught up by tomorrow. I'm going to use a small squeegee. Love this. And it doesn't take a lot. And you put it on and you scrape up your excess as you go, and your excess goes right back in your jar. And then you peel. Yeah, the dark blue is perfect. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? I love our monogram letters, yes. So pretty. All right, I've got one more project to make tonight. And I'm making this one because I'm very sad. But let me wipe this off. All right, baby. Love you. Talk to you tomorrow. All right. And people have seen me use these a lot, are white magnetic boards. I just realized they are not in the new catalog. And it makes me very sad because this is one of my favorite boards to use. So, I can't say that they're going to retire, but I know they're not in the new catalog for sale. These are dual surface hanging boards, magnetic, they're metal, and they're awesome to chalk on. So they are available right now in stock. Olivia, yes. So these are available and you can get them, but I can't guarantee for how long. So Olivia, yes. The transfers can be used on fabric. They are made to be used on chalkboards and fabric with our inks. We have inks that are permanent, and I can do some inks tomorrow. But we do have a line of permanent inks that you heat set, so you can use an iron or a heat press or anything like that to heat set them. The inks can be used on fabric, glass, dishes, anything like that that you can either heat set, put in an oven, or anything. So yes, you can use the same transfers for both. But the paste can be done that you can remove on wood, metal, glass, plastic, walls, refrigerators, microwaves, and I have to go down and do my microwave again, so that will be a project we do soon. And it comes right off wonderfully. Love it, love it, love it. So Miss Heather posted a picture today, and I absolutely loved it. And I was like, I need that in my house. So I'm going to try and do something like she did, but not exactly. So we are going to use a couple different transfers. We'll use kiwi and peacock, and then we're going to put some flowers on it. So, let me make sure that's straight for hanging. I do this all the time because I never make sure it's straight. Yes. Okay. So Heather gave me this inspiration in a picture she posted, and I just loved it. So I'm copying you, Heather. Yeah, is the hanger in there? That's what I picked it up and looked for. Because, guys, you don't know how many times I've done a board and picked it up and I've had the hanger in the wrong spot. So, yep. Everybody who's watched me for a while knows, always check your hanger placement. And I am drying that so the paste doesn't dry for anybody new. It just makes it easier to work a little slowly because our paste dries fairly quickly. So I like to do the chalk and pull method. And it just helps so it doesn't dry. Because if the paste dries, it will pull up when you pull up your transfer. Olivia, where do you start? All right. Honestly, it's picking out some transfers you like, some paste colors you like, and a squeegee, and you go for it. There's no right or wrong way to start. I don't suggest starting with great big size e-transfers like, see if I can find one over here, or anything with a lot of layering. Like, you know, even like the D's, these are huge. These are going to be very difficult to do for a beginner. So I don't suggest you start with those. Our transfers are numbered or lettered A, B, C, D, or E. So I suggest you start with A's or B's. The new subscription kit would be a perfect way to start. And honestly, with that, the add-on part of it with the boards, oh my God. Because I'll tell you, this board alone is a $52 board. Yeah, these are and they have a 50-year guarantee. These boards do. So if anything happened to them, Chalk Couture would replace them. They are amazing. I love these boards. Love, love, love those boards. And I use mine every single month on my monthly transfer. I take them off and put it back on. So, I think I want it. No, I want that. Guys, when you open your paste, open them off the side, because paste, it does dry on your thing, and then you get these little shards all over your project. So always open your containers off to the side of your project. And you want that yogurt sour cream consistency, so this is really good. And the best part about this is just because something is on a transfer doesn't mean you have to use the whole transfer. You know, I don't know how many designs I've created just using pieces and parts of 4 or 5 different transfers at a time and creating your own design and making something you like. It can be unique and high-end and however you want to do it. The possibilities are endless. They really, truly are. If anybody remembers back at Christmas time or has newly joining at Christmas time, well, Halloween we had a haunted mansion, and it's really, really cute. And I wanted to do a gingerbread house, and we didn't have a house or anything at Christmas time, so I took the haunted mansion and pieces and parts of it and actually made my own gingerbread house. And I used, I don't know, 5 or 6 different transfers and pieces and parts off each one, and it came out so cute. I just loved it. So I love this color on here. Love the Couture teal on here. All right, so I'm also going to be using our flowers from our Simply Said kit. That is still available. Believe it or not, that is still available. That is on the website right now. There's not many of them, but this is the You Are Enough, and I've made that. I don't know where it is right now. Let me see. I don't know where it is. And the flowers are part of it, but it's the banner on my Facebook page. But it is still available for sale as a kit, and it comes with a surface. It comes with the transfer, a squeegee, and sample paste. And believe it or not, the sample colors that they gave in that kit, they aren't available. They're not something that they even put out this catalog. So I just want to put that flower right there. And we're using wild berry, and I'm just going to do the flower. And these flowers. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Hi, Aunt Kathy. Long time no see. Not, Deb, if you use the inks, they do not wash off. Inks are different. So we have paste and we have inks, all right? They come in the same size jars. Inks are heat set. So they say ink right on there, so you can't mix them up. They are heat set, so they become permanent. The shirt I had on last night was inked. This pillowcase is inked, okay? It is heat set. You use the same exact transfer. You heat set it with an iron or a heat press, 4 minutes each side, front and back. I mean, it is permanent. And I will tell you guys, the shirts I first did, now, I'm a skeptical person. I don't believe what people tell me. So I made 2 shirts when I first started back in August. I made 2 shirts. Those shirts, I had a tally system going in my laundry room. So every time I washed them, I would tally the mark on them. One was at, and I finally stopped, one was at 47 washings and one was at 32 washings. Besides me staining them, they still look brand new. So if you heat set them with the inks, they do not come off. If you're doing mugs or anything like that, you put them in an oven at 350 for, you put them in the oven, cold oven, turn your temperature up to 350, turn your oven on, let it heat up. They say 30 minutes and shut your oven back off. But you can heat set it longer, just to be sure. The ones I've done, they were in 30 minutes. Some of them I forgot, left them in there for an hour, shut the oven off, let it cool with them in the oven, cool down to room temperature, and then take them out, and they're fine. And I've never had a problem with any of them. So, Thank you, Peg. Anybody else got any other questions? I mean, I could stay on here all night long and craft. I just, or do you want to do another one? We can do another one if you want. I can flip this over and give something on the other side. I will do an ink project tomorrow, though, so you guys can see an ink project. Okay. So if anybody wasn't on in the beginning, I wanted to correct my mistake, and I'll tell you this again. So I made a mistake when I was talking yesterday. You want to do another one? Okay, I'll do another one. So I made a mistake when I was talking yesterday, and I had mixed up the chalk boxes and the subscription plan. So the chalk boxes, there's 4 transfers. There's 4 boxes available. Those come with a transfer, a surface, the paste, or the ink. So your surface could be a pillowcase, it could be a banner, it could be any of that, but it does come with the paste or the ink, the surface, and a transfer. Now the subscription, Club Couture subscription program, it's a 3-month, you have to sign up for 3 months. You got to stay in for 3 months. It's $19.99, free shipping. That comes with 3 paste singles, like this, that it has a lot of paste in it, and you will use it for many projects, and a transfer, plus free shipping. It does, I said yesterday it came with a surface. It does, the Club Couture does not come with a surface, but you can buy a Kickstarter kit for anybody that's new. The Kickstarter kit comes with a multi-tool, the squeegee, which is a squeegee, or multi-tool, a 2-pack of board erasers, your 3-ounce jar of white paste to get you started, a gallery board, which is our Club Couture, or big Aiden boards, which are expensive, wonderful, beautiful boards, and our board and base. So it comes with a lot. That is $69.99. So I misspoke saying yesterday when I said this, that the subscription comes with a surface. It does not, guys. The chalk boxes come with surfaces. So I apologize for that, but it's still a great value, and it's free shipping, which is amazing. So I will do another one. I'm going to flip this over. Do we want to do another one of these, or let's see what I got. Let's see what's right here. You know what? Let's do a banner. Let's do an ink. I'll set that up there, and let's do an ink project. Since we're right here, might as well do one, right? So I will ink a project. Get my paste out of the way. Ink, 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 ink. Papaya, fawn, yellow. Where is my eucalyptus? And what's cool about our paste and inks, guys, if you don't have a color, like, if you don't have a color you like I didn't have a light blue at Christmas time that I wanted to make snowflakes with inks. So I mixed white and light blue and made my own color. Now you can mix, see, we don't have that color in the ink, but I made it. You can mix the ink and the ink and the paste in the paste. You can't mix ink and paste together. Your hoodie is over in downstairs. I can't show it to you because it's downstairs, Aunt Kathy. But it is down and waiting for you. Let's see. What do we want to do on a banner? Let me get my ink mat. So with the inks, because they can bleed through, you always put our ink mat down. Take our banner. And the ink mats are sticky. If anybody's ever cricketed, they're almost like a cricket mat, and they help hold your project in place. which is wonderful. And let's find a transfer. Let's see what we've got here. Ooh, I don't know if that one will fit on there. So I've used this transfer before, and because I'm doing it on fabric, I don't need to fuzz it. So I can just lay it down. And because my bathroom is dark blue, do I want dark blue or do I want a different color? What color do you want to do it in? You pick a color. It's a the $69.99 is a Kickstarter thing. Now let me see if it has to be purchased with the Club Couture, because it yes, it has to be purchased with the subscription plan. So it is the first month. It's a Kickstarter plan for your 3-month commitment. So yep, they're offering that as a special. You want to ombre it, okay? Ombre it in blue and not blue and don't want to do white. You can do blue and yellow. That would that's gonna make green though. You know what I really want to do? I've wanted to do this for a while, so let's see. We have, and where is my other purple? Did I pull it up? I don't think I pulled it up. I don't see my Regal. No, Joyce. It would be $69 for the Kickstarter plan and then $19.99 a month. So the $69 just gives you the surfaces and the squeegees and all those extra things to really get started. It's a great little starter pack because it gives you everything. And then your subscription plan would be $19.99 a month, free shipping. You don't need to purchase that $69.99 kit. It's not necessary. It's just a Kickstarter promo that they're giving if you want to use that. You can just buy a squeegee and be fine. You don't have to purchase it, but it really is a kind of cool kit. Let me see if I can find where my Regal color, there it is. So, we are going to start with Fig at the top. I'm going to move down to Regal, and I'm going to do blue at the end. Whew. So I need 3 squeegees because I'm mixing my color. And guys, you've got to be careful with the inks. The only thing is, if I get ink on my hands or I get ink on my thing, it's not going to come off. Okay, so I want to be careful on my hands. I always look at my hands, make sure they're clean. The inks do not dry like the paste do, so I have plenty of time to work with them and play with them. So I always keep it off to the side. Of course, I hadn't opened my fig color yet, so I'm going to make a mess opening it, but that's okay. I know, isn't this cute? This is really a cute transfer. I am just really sad about our whiteboards going away because I just love our white magnetic boards. I use them all the time. So I'm going to have to go on and order a whole bunch before they go out of stock. So where do I want to split it? I think I'm going to do these two in fig. Part of that, yeah, I'll split it there. So the inks, you do not have to stir. You don't have to do anything to them. Put them on and they go on so smooth and they're so cool to use. I will tell you, when I first started, I was very intimidated by the inks. I was very scared of them. And now they're my favorite thing to do because they're so easy to do. And you have plenty of time to work with them because they don't dry. I know people that heat set immediately. I like mine to set overnight. I just like them to dry before I heat set them, but that's my own preference. People heat set them immediately and have never had a problem. So you can do it however you like. The magnetic boards are, I'd have to look at the the old catalog. They're not expensive. Surfaces, board erasers. Where are they? Am I missing them? Looking at the right catalog. I know they're in here. I think they're 14 maybe. But they're super, super, super cute. And I don't know. I don't know if they're retiring them or not. I just know they're not in the catalog. I believe they're 14, but don't quote me on that. But they're no more than that. So I'm going to split this one right up to here. And when I ombre, guys, I'm just going up to it and creating a little line in there. I'm not mixing the colors right now. Just kind of filling in that space and leaving a little bit of space where I can go in and mix them together. And you don't need a lot of ink to cover. Believe me, it smooths really quick and really easy. And you don't want a lot of it because you don't want it to bleed. So less is better when it comes to the inks. And as you can see, I have a little white line right there. And I don't need water or anything. I can just take my finger and start mixing those two colors together. And make sure I get all in there into that mesh. So I don't leave a line. So I always do like circular motions. I'll put a little bit more purple on right there. So I have something to bleed with. And just give it a good mixing up. And clean your finger really well. And we'll move on to the blue. In there. And just bring it right up close to that line. again, I'm just going to mix it with my finger. And I can tell there's a little spot there, so I'm just going to add a little bit more blue. And I'm always going to clean my hands before I go back to touch it. Are they 17? Okay, Pam, thank you, because I forgot. I couldn't find it right away. All right, I'm going to let you look at that. Always with the inks, wash your transfers right away, okay? You do not want your ink to dry in your transfer. You will ruin it. So I'm just going to wash it really quick. And they wash out beautifully, no problem. Where the paste is water soluble and a little bit of water will take it out, if the ink dries, it is permanent and it will not come out of your transfer. So as you can see, with the paste, I don't usually wash them right away because it's fine. But the inks, I always, always, always wash immediately. It comes out just like that, nice and quick, nice and easy, and it's done. Isn't that cute? So I will take this tomorrow. I will let it dry overnight. I always let, and like I said, it's my preference. I'm not telling you that's what you have to do, but my preference is to let them dry overnight. Part of that is because when I put a Teflon sheet or a piece of parchment paper or something between this and my iron, the ink does not come up like really bad. So just my preference is to leave it set overnight and then do it in the morning. But once this is heat set, I'll put it back on the banner and the magnets. We'll put our little ribbon on there. So it's all magnetic. And you can, oh, I put it on the wrong side, but that's okay. Have our, there's the one with the holes in it, there it is. So our twine goes through the holes right there, see, comes with 2 holes. You put it this way, and it's magnetic. And you set the twine in there, and you just hang them up anywhere you want. So stinking cute. Just love, love, love our banners. And I can't wait to get my hands on the big ones. The great, big, huge ones that are coming out. So, that's 3 projects tonight, guys. I think that's it. I'm going to go get cleaned up. But that is how easy ink is. $16.99 to be exact. Thank you, Pam. I knew somebody would be sitting there with a catalog. I shouldn't say a catalog. They'd be online or printed out. Guys, if you did not see earlier, I had a link posted for the new catalog that I showed last night. Pretty excited. I know people said they couldn't get on, but I would be able to get on and get off and get on and get off, and sometimes it let me on, sometimes it wouldn't. I just think there was so many people looking at it that it was just bogging the system down. But you should be able to get to that link and look at the new catalog, make lists, because I have a list going of all the things I want out of there, which is quite extensive. I don't want to tell my husband how much money I'm going to be spending, but it's all good. All good. I need it for business, right? So February 1st, the subscription boxes are ready. February 4th is our launch of our new catalog. So exciting. Any other questions before I sign off? All right, guys, I'm going to go clean up, get my things cleaned up. If there's something you want me to see, yeah, you can print the catalog off the link. Absolutely, print it right off for now. Then you have a paper copy of it. If there's something you want to see me do, please just ask. So if you want to see a certain technique, if you want to see a certain transfer, send me a message. Just ask and I will do it. If I have it, I'll do it, guys. Whatever you guys want to see. So have a great night. I will see everybody tomorrow. It is Wealth Wednesday. We all know what that means. Giveaway night. So somebody's going to win a gift tomorrow night. So we have to figure out what we're going to make. So have a great night and we'll see everybody tomorrow. Bye-bye.